saying, look, NBA's not yours yet. You know, I'm still here. Michael's like, no, it's over.
What's up, everybody? whydavis here, back with another review. So I'm showing you guys the Air Jordan 7 Trophy Room. They are also calling these shoes the new sheriff in town. But let's start off with the box right here. As you guys see, the top of the box is coming like this navy blue color. At the top, we get a red Jumpman. On the back, we get the Jordan signature. All right, I did go to size 9 on these. We don't get a suggested retail, but the retail on this was $225. So these shoes officially dropped on November 4th in Orlando, Florida. That is where Trophy Room Boutique is, and they recently released these on the sneakers app, and that's where I got this shoe, and that's how I hit. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this wasn't a must-have for me, but I just put in for it and I won. And it seems like the shoes that you don't always want is the ones you actually get the got them on the sneakers app. But anyway, they are here today, and I'm kind of happy to have these here in front of me. Now I will say that the price on these is $225, but once again, the resale on this is not that bad. It's going for about 300 bucks. So if you're into that, you know what I mean, you could definitely cop these right now. But I'm going to show you guys some very deep details and a little bit of history about this shoe before I get into it. On the front of the box right there, it says Trophy Room, and when you lift up the lid right here, it does say welcome to the family. Pretty dope detailing. And on the back, we get the Trophy Room logo, and it says Nike Air back there. But a little bit of history behind this shoe. If it wasn't for the Last Dance documentary, I don't believe we would have got this shoe. But because that documentary did so good, and because it was during a time where, you know, people wasn't doing anything and we were actually looking forward to that series to come out, they made this shoe. During COVID, you know, it was really nothing to do. The documentary actually came out. Prices of Air Jordans actually did go up. That's how good the documentary actually was. It was just a really good series. But when you guys open up the top of the box right here, it says new sheriff in town. And then at the top, it says June 22, 1992, Monte Carlo. So I'm gonna show you guys that right here. And that's the date and the location of where the greatest game ever was played. That's not my statement, that is his actual statement. Meaning like the best competitive game Michael Jordan has ever played, and it was against Magic Johnson in a scrimmage, believe it or not.
As much as it was 5-on-5, we could see in Monte Carlo that it was gravitating towards, okay, Michael and Magic.
For the Olympics, you know, trying to get the team together. Now we do get some pretty dope laces in these. We get a pair of red laces and like some white cream laces, and they come with gold tips on it, just like the ones that actually come standard in the shoe. But we also get like this court and clipboard right here, which is pretty dope. When you guys look at it, it shows like a full court, and on the back it just tells you the story about how this shoe, you know, got its name and everything like that. So if you guys haven't watched that documentary, The Last Dance, it'll definitely give you a good visual of what's happening in the back of this paragraph. If you guys read it, you know what I mean. It's basically MJ versus Magic.
Old dog right there. Oh, where you shooting at? We go play 1-on-1 million right now. Damn.
And you guys can freeze the screen if you guys want to read it. But basically, you know, when you read this and you've actually seen a documentary, you'll put 2 and 2 together, and you'll be like, man, like I remember watching this documentary and they were going back and forth. It was very heated, pretty dope in my opinion. But when you actually lift it up as well, you can see it says teams blue and white, and then you see the 5-on-5 right there with the team's numbers. Okay, pretty dope in my opinion. Now, on the tissue paper here, we get 3 layers of tissue paper. As you guys see, it says Trophy Room. Then we get the sheriff badge right there, the 23, and then we get the Jumpmans on there. We get another piece of tissue paper that's just regular tissue paper, and then we get the third one in there as well, which is like a clear one. Okay, on the actual inside of the box, we do get the green sticker. Now, because of the way this box is made, we don't see the lines in the 3 stickers. So I'll show you guys that right here. But under the actual tissue paper, as you guys see, it's like a basketball court. Then we get the Trophy Room logo in the middle right there. Pretty dope in my opinion. You can see the bleachers and everything like that. We do get like a little sticker in there, as you guys can see as well. But shoes really do remind me of the Air Jordan 7 Olympics. Very similar to them. Now, the last time they did come out was 2012, I want to say, and man, 2012 was just a hell of a time to buy shoes. It was the last year where you could actually wait online before they actually started doing like the raffles and things like that, because when Concourse came out that Christmas, which was 2011, you know, that just changed everything. It was just a lot of mayhem. That was a pretty crazy time. And you know, that really changed reselling and everything. That's when the whole stuff really started. It was a different time on YouTube. The top people on YouTube was like Black Santa, Sneak Geeks, and then he like disappeared and everything like that. But anyway, just a very dope shoe. I remember Olympic 6s also coming out that year, like that July, I want to say, and I had those. It was like when Instagram first came out, like I think a year or two in. It was only on Instagram, and you know, people actually posted like what they were doing with their lives, not just having a perfect picture. Just a very dope time, a very different time. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. So if you guys look at these shoes right here, on the bottom of the shoe, it's in red, white, and blue, and it has like a translucent effect on the blue, as you guys can see. And then we get the gold Jumpman back there at the bottom. Coming onto the outsole slash midsole of these shoes right here, we get like this white, then it goes to red, gold, and blue. In the middle, we get some more white. All right, and in the back, we get the red, gold, and blue again. Same thing on the inside of the shoe right there. Now, I will say that the materials on these are very nice. We get this hairy suede all over the shoe, but it's not that hairy on the gray slash white portion of the shoe right there. So we get this red hairy suede on there, as you guys see on the outside of the shoe. And then on top of that, we get like this gray slash white suede on there, which has that nappy feel to it. So I'm gonna show you guys that on the outside right here with some white stitching. As you guys can see, it's kind of like a grayish white stitching. Get MJ signature on the back right there, pretty dope in my opinion. All right, on the outsides of the shoe as well, we get these gold plated Jumpmans up there. Very, very similar to the Olympics. I really do like the materials that they did actually use on these shoes though. Coming towards the inside of the shoe right here, we get the same thing. As you guys can see, we get this gray slash white hairy suede on here, and then we get the red hairy suede on there as well. Now when you do move your hand on it, it does have a little bit of a pattern change, but you can't really tell because of the color of the shoe. We get this red suede on the toe box with a little bit of red stitching right there. Now these will crease up, not as easy as most Air Jordan 7s do. So if you want to have these looking nice at all times, you could put some wearable shoe trees in these. Looking at the mud guard right here, it does come in that white mud guard, which is kind of like an off-white silk. And then we get the red creeping up from the bottom of the shoe right there. Now once again, we do get 3 pair of laces on these. As you guys can see, they come standard with the blue laces, but they don't come laced up like you see them here. They come pre-laced. I'm gonna show you guys a picture right now, but we also do get 3 pair of laces with these. They come in white, red, and then they come standard with the blue. Now if you guys look at the lace holes on these shoes, they are outlined in that gold trimming, so that's pretty fire. I love that touch on this shoe. If you guys look at the tongue right here, it comes in this neoprene tongue, and at the top right there it says Air Jordan with the gold letters. All right, coming on to the inside of the shoe, as you guys can see, you get like the shoe insert at the top, and we also do get some cardboard inserts, as you guys can see right there. On the back of the tongue, it says new sheriff in town on both shoes, and then we get the sizing and everything on there. The production dates on this was 01, 05, 22, the 07, 21, 22. The actual sock lining of the shoe inside this little booty of the shoe, it is red. This shoe was designed by Tinker Hatfield. And with that being said, if you guys look at the insoles on the shoe, so if you see these squiggly lines on the insole of the shoe, that's normally what we have on the Air Jordan 7 tongue on some of the models. So I thought that was pretty dope that they didn't actually, like, you know, scrap that, and they actually did put it, or find somebody to put it on the actual shoe. On the left shoe, it says welcome to the family 1992, all right, with the trophy room logo. And on the right shoe, it says the greatest game ever played, Monte Carlo, all right, with the side sticker on top of that. And on the back right here, it says Dream Cell. We get these very comfortable polyurethane insoles. And if you guys look at the bottom right there, you can see the stitching on the bottom right there. I'll show you guys that real quick. Now, if you guys look on the inside of the shoe under the actual insoles, it is gray, and you can see a blue stamp on both shoes. So I do have like a blue stamp on both shoes under the actual insoles. So I'm gonna show you guys that right here. We also see a little bit of white stitching. Also, another thing that I did find on the shoe, and only on the right shoe, June 22nd, 1992, right there in white, and the background of that is in black. Thought that was a pretty dope detail that they did add to the shoe as well. On the back of the shoes right here, you can see the navy blue creeping up from the booty that's inside. We get these pull tabs right here in like red, green, black, yellow, and blue. Under that, on the left shoe, we get the trophy room logo, which is gold plated, all right. And on the right shoe, we get Jordan number, which he wore in the Olympics, number 9. All right, pretty dope in my opinion. And that's pretty much it for this shoe, guys. Now I'm gonna show you guys my footage in the toe box right now. Okay, guys, so this is what they look like on feet. Pretty clean in my opinion. Now I'm a true size 9. I normally get 9.5 in all my shoes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what these look like on feet. And I started off with one on and one off, so you guys can see how, you know, not so easy they are to put on. They are easy to put on, but it is a little bit tougher than other Air Jordan 7s, I would say. Now, normally Air Jordan 7s do run a little bit big, so I like to go true to size, and that's what I did with this shoe. But I will say that it does feel a little bit tighter than other Air Jordan 7s. the booty inside of the shoe is a little bit tighter and snugger than normal, in my opinion. Now I will show you guys my foot is in the toe box right here, so I'm wiggling around with it. If you guys cannot tell, my big toe is right here, so I do have that good amount of space in the front of the toe box, as you guys can see. But that's not where the issue is on this shoe. It's on the inside right here, and I feel like a little bit of tightness up here in this area of the shoe. So I don't know if the booty is like smaller, but it just feels a little bit snug on the inside and a little bit on the outside of the foot, like right here. But I do have that space in the top of the toe box, but you might have to break these in a little bit if you need a little bit more space. So if you like a snug fit, go to the size. But if you have a wider foot or need a little bit more extra space, I would consider you guys to go up half a size. But normally Air Jordan 7s do run big. Other than that though, they feel pretty nice on feet. This is normally how I like to wear my shoes, unlaced. I don't have any slippage on here, as you guys can see. But I'm gonna show you guys what these look like with some different pants options right now. Okay guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, and stay tuned.